Pro Banditos, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm PurpleRodri. Happy Thanksgiving weekend to those of you in the States. Today we're going to continue on finding all the Wisps that are left in this game, and we're going to catch all the remaining Alpha Pokemon. As you guys can see, I have Gary out. Gary's pumped as well. We're going to be kicking things off here in the Cobalt Coastlands. I hope you guys are pumped up as well. Let's get it going. With that, we have collected all the Wisps in the Cobalt Coastlands, so now we're ready to continue on catching some Alpha Pokemon. As I was saying, I hope you guys had a happy Thanksgiving. I had a really good Thanksgiving myself. I got to hang out with my dad and my sisters. We got to eat some good food and play some Mario Kart, which really reminded me of the good old days when we were kids. So I wanted to give you guys a big thank you as well, because I'm also very thankful for you guys to have you in my life again this year. So I'm glad that, you know, we're here together, that we're getting to play some Pokemon. And I hope that you guys had a great Thanksgiving as well. Now, we're ready to keep on catching these Alphas. We got Chansey. We have a bunch more to go, so I hope you guys are ready. It was tough catching all those alphas, but we managed to pull it off. We caught all the alpha Pokemon here in the Cobalt Coastlands. We've caught 22 Pokemon, so let's check in with Laventon and let's see how things are going. Looks like we're doing pretty good with the Pokemon catching. And we got a couple Pokebucks. You guys can see that we've made some progress in the Pokedex. The Pokemon researching is going well. We're one step closer to completion. And we earned 800 points. We are one step closer to our next rank. Now with that, guys, we are ready to make our way to the next area. I've brought us to the Coronet Highlands because it is here that we are going to be searching for some Wisps. There's a lot of Wisps in this area that we still have not found, so I'll be running around here trying to find them. We found our first Wisp. We have 18 Wisps remaining in this area. That's all the Wisps in the Coronet Highlands, so now we can continue catching some more Alpha Pokemon. We have an Alpha up ahead, so let's see if we can catch it. I've been doing pretty good at catching these Pokemon, I gotta tell you guys. I've improved a lot from when we first started. I can definitely catch a couple of these without too much trouble these days compared to when I first began. And with that, we got it. That's Miss Magius caught. Let's get going. We also found a Magnezone flying around, but with that, guys, we have caught all the Alpha Pokemon in the Coronet Highlands. We're doing great. Let's check in with the professor and let's see how our Pokemon research is going. We caught a bunch of Pokemon. Let's go. We're also going to be getting a good amount of Pokebucks for that. And we made some more progress in our Pokedex. I will be doing more of this Pokemon researching off screen from this point so that we can really advance the Pokedex. Now that we've caught the Alphas, I really just got to find a couple more Pokemon and then train them up, use some of their moves, and complete those Pokemon research entries. With that, guys, we got 1,250 points. We are one step closer to our next rank. So with that, let's go ahead and make our way to our next area. We have a lot going on. We've been catching some Alphas. We've been collecting some Wisps. I've gone ahead and stocked up once again because now we're ready to make our way to the Alabaster Icelands, where we're going to be finding those Wisps and catching those Alphas. It appears we've collected all the Wisps. Time to report back to Vesa. So with that, we found all the Wisps here in the Alabaster Icelands, and we found all the Wisps in this game. Once we're done catching the Alpha Pokemon, we will make our way back to Vesa, and we'll see what she has in store for us now that we found all the Wisps. With that, we have caught all of the Alpha Pokemon in the Alabaster Icelands. And with that, we have caught all the Alpha Pokemon that we could find in the open world. So let's go ahead and check in with Laventon. We've caught 23 Pokemon. Would you guys look at those Alphas? We also got some Pokebucks, which are much needed because I need to stock up on supplies. And as I told you guys, I will be doing more Pokemon research off screen so that I can complete this Pokedex once and for all. We gained 1,100 points. We are one step closer to our next rank. With that, guys, we are done here. Let's make our way back to Jubilife Village. We are back in Jubilife, and it is time for us to continue on with the main mission. We finally completed what I wanted us to do, so we're ready to focus on the main story of this game. Make sure you guys leave me some tips and comments on what's coming up. Click that like button, the subscribe button, and turn on notifications to stay up to date with this Let's Play. I know this video is a little bit shorter, but it actually took me a long time to catch all these alphas and collect all these Wisps, so I'd really appreciate your support. I'll have another Pokemon Legends Z through A video for you guys next weekend, so make sure you stay tuned for that as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode of Let's Play Pokemon Legends Arceus. Goodbye.